Howdy, hi. It is Do Your Job Sports MLB Rundown picks and predictions for Saturday, April 26th, 2025. We are looking at the best bets of the day. Let's get into the video. All right, so these are the results for the previous 2 days. Over these 2 days, we have gone 4 and 6, bringing our season-long record to 109 and 117. I am not going to recap these, seeing as though it would take forever. We did have a few games get postponed. We had the Guardians game get postponed, and the Tigers game get postponed. So those are both double headers tomorrow. We got a decent amount of double headers tomorrow. It's going to be real interesting to see what happens with pitchers and stuff and how they work it around. So we'll try our best and see what happens. But that is the recap of the previous 2 days. Not the best, not the worst. I hate the Astros. We'll talk about that game for a second. Astros. They let Seth Lugo go 8 innings of 3-hit, 8-strikeout baseball. Like, I know the Astros aren't very good, but how do you go no runs against Seth Lugo? He's not good. All right, anyway, that's my only beef. Let's get into the picks for tomorrow. So first game, it is one of the double headers. As of right now, I am seeing Charlie Morton against Jackson Jobe. I'm taking the Tigers. Whoever the Tigers pitcher is tomorrow, just take them if they're going against Charlie Morton. Charlie Morton is the worst pitcher in baseball. 0-5 on the season with a 10.89 ERA. This dude's old as dirt. I think he's 41 or 42, somewhere around there, and he's horrible. Not only is he horrible, the Orioles can't hit. Up and down their lineup, their most recent games, they lost 2 out of 3 to the Nationals. I think the highest runs they scored in a single game was 3. Meanwhile, the Tigers have been really good. They're 15 and 10 on the year. Their lineup has guys hitting really good all up and down it. Gleyber Torres at 283, Torkelson 264, McKinstry at 311, Dingler. If I had the last name of Dingler, I would have changed it by now. He's hitting 277. Somehow Javier Baez is hitting 258. That is sure to go down at some point, but for now, 258. Do what you want with that. Give me the Tigers. The pitching matchup might change. Whoever's going for Detroit against Charlie Morton, take them. Whatever the price is. Currently, it's minus 125. Could change. Who knows? Take the Tigers. Next game. This one is another controversial one. Surely the Phillies can't be this dog shit at baseball. They have to win eventually. I'm going to take them to win. Give me the Phillies minus 110 on the money line in the under of 7.5 runs. Phillies on the mound. Jesus Luzardo. He's pretty good. Up against Ben Brown. Been decent this year, but his ERA is too high, really not deserving of that 2-1 record. Jesus Luzardo, though, 2-0 with a 2.08 ERA. This dude's been a monster so far this year. 30 innings pitched, 36 strikeouts, only 7 walks, 7 total earned runs, and only 1 home run given up. 5 starts so far this season, 1 home run given up. That is fantastic. The Phillies, on the other hand, have not been playing fantastic. They've been playing like a bunch of ass. They've lost 5 games in a row. Marlins 7-5. They got swept by the Mets 5-4, 5-1, 4-3. And in the opening game of the series, they lost 4-0. In their previous 3 games, they've scored a total of 4 runs. It is not a good time to be a Phillies fan. They're hitting well, like numbers-wise. If you're looking up and down the lineup, you're like, okay. You're hitting 298, 247, 250, 258, 275, but no one can get a hit when somebody else is on base. They have stranded countless number of runners. But in this game, they shouldn't have to score many runs. Jesus Luzardo has been lights out. The wind is going to be blowing in. It's going to be real difficult. A premium of run scoring here. I think the Phillies can get her done. Give me a Phillies 3-1 victory. So give me them on the money line in the under of 7.5 runs. Next game, this is another Taylor Mahle game where we're just going to back him until he loses. Going up against Robbie Ray, who is 3-0 on the year despite having a 4.07 ERA. This one doesn't really make much sense to me in terms of how this game is basically a pick'em, but I'll take it because I think the Rangers are better. So Mahle this season is 3-0. He has pitched 26 2/3 innings, has not given up a home run. 5 starts this year, 0 dingers giving up. That's kind of crazy. He does have a bit of a walk problem. He's walked 12, only struck out 25. So basically a 2-to-1 ratio is not the ideal numbers you want to see, but the rest of his stuff is great. He's got a whip of .83, only giving up 2 earned runs in 26 and 2/3 innings pitched. You take that every single time. Then on the opposite end of the spectrum, Robbie Ray, the man, the myth, the legend himself, 24 and a third innings pitched, 25 strikeouts. He has a massive walk problem, 18 walks in 24 innings. On top of that, you're going to throw in 5 home runs. So majority of his runs given up are actually home runs. He only has 11 earned total runs, but 5 of those being from the long ball. His whip is horrible at 1.56. He's due to get absolutely shelled. This Rangers team, despite being as shit as they are hitting the baseball, they can hit for power. Josh Jung, Jonah Heim, Adolis Garcia, Jake Berger. You could throw in Marcus Semien you want. He's normally like a 10 to 15 home run guy, but they move him all the way down to 5th in the lineup. They gave Josh Smith the leadoff spot, considering he's hitting at .333. I don't mind that. Hopefully it switches up things a little bit and makes everyone hit better. Then you have the black hole that is Jock Peterson. I don't know how the fuck this dude's still in the major leagues. He's fat and he can't hit a baseball, and they're sticking him in the 3 hole. Like, can we not put this dude 3rd? Put him down, so far down left side of the bench, he's not even in the picture. Anyway, I'm going to take the team he's on. Give me the Rangers minus 105 in the under 7.5 runs. All right, final game here. Confused as to why the Angels are dogs, but I'll take it. I'm going to take Angels plus 100 on the shmoney line in the over of 8.5 runs. Angels got Yusei Kikuchi 0-3 on the year with a 3.38 ERA. You should not be 0-3 with a mid-3 ERA. What are you doing, Angels? Then Twins, they got Simeon Woods Richardson, the constant experiment that just keeps on happening even though it doesn't work. 1-2 on the year, 4.74 ERA. The Angels are due. They've been in a rough slide recently, but their lineup is good. Like up and down, if you're looking Angels to Twins, the Angels clear in every single possible area. I like Soler. Mike Trout's hitting 172, but it's Mike Trout, so who cares? Logan O'Hoppy's hitting 282. Then you cross the board, and you have some egregious fucking numbers. Carlos Correa's hitting 167. Mickey Gasper, their replacement for one of their guys that got injured, hitting $111. Byron Buxton, 225. Eduardo Julian, 225. Harrison Bader's in this lineup for some reason, hitting 226. We have a pitching advantage. We have a team who really wants to win games more. The Twins are just ass. They're 10-16 in the AL Central. Did they lose a home series to Chicago? I know they lost at least one game to Chicago. They might have lost the series. Can't exactly recall. Either way, I'm taking the Angels. Simeon Woods Richardson should not be a favorite to Yusei Kikuchi. I don't care who the bats are in the Angels lineup. That's just not how that works. This is good value. Give me the Angels and give me the over of 8.5 runs. Okay, that is going to do it for me in this video. I appreciate you guys tuning in and watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.